What's going on YouTube? My name is Zion Zenith, and as you guys can see from the thumbnail, the reason why you clicked on this video, we're going to be running a scenario that can see the Drake Maye go to the New York Giants at the 6th overall pick in the 2024 draft. But before we begin, I want to say that we do a lot of draft scenarios, cover a lot of the draft on my Friday night podcast, that is Premium Takes. Takes place 6 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific, 9 o'clock Eastern, with my co-host Adam Costas and Mac the Giants fan. So if you guys are a fan of the team, if you guys are fans of the Giants or even the NFL sports in general, check us out on Premium Takes. It's our weekly sports podcast. We're covering a lot of the draft, being that it's draft season, but when the Olympics come up, we'll cover that, and then of course basketball playoffs and all that fun stuff as well. But without further ado, let's get into this. So the Chicago Bears are on the clock, and without further ado, I think we play no games here. I think the Chicago Bears, they draft Caleb Williams. They don't even need to explain that why they would draft Caleb Williams. I think he's just a clear-cut number one quarterback of this year's draft. Me personally, I would rank Drake Maye as the number 2 quarterback, but I do feel that teams, they look at these quarterbacks different. And I do feel with Washington being second, they do go Chase Daniels. So we got Caleb Williams number 1, we got Jayden Daniels number 2. This is when the draft gets interesting. I think that New England was eyeing Jayden Daniels, hoping that Washington would go Drake Maye. I don't necessarily think New England is in love with Drake Maye as the media thinks they are. Plus, too, I think New England is eyeing another quarterback they can get pretty later on. So what I have them doing here is proposing the trade. Okay, we got that fixed. I don't know what was going on there, but we got Caleb Williams to the Bears, we got Jayden Daniels to Washington. Then this is when the Vikings trade up with the Patriots, and this is how I have them take JJ McCourtney. I have them taking JJ McCourtney. Yes, people, you heard that correct. I think the Vikings really like JJ McCourtney, and I think they made that trade with Houston to go up and get JJ McCourtney, and I actually think that JJ McCourtney, as for the Vikings look at JJ McCourtney, I think they like him over Drake Maye. If you look at the kid's a winner. The kid went to IMG. The kid won in every level he played, and hopefully he can continue winning when he gets to the NFL. That being said, guys, we have the Cardinals up next on the clock, and this is a no miss for the Cardinals. They go Marvin Harrison Jr., and you guys can kind of see the path to Drake Maye right now. You guys can kind of see where I'm going at this. We have the Chargers. They pick 5th overall. I don't think the Chargers make a trade. I think the Chargers stay put, and they take a wide receiver, none other than Malik Neighbors out of LSU. They lost Keenan Allen. They traded him to the Bears for a 4th, and then they also they released Mike Williams. That being said, none other than Malik Neighbors there at 5. That leaves us with none other than, guys, the guy on the thumbnail. We got Drake Maye from North Carolina to the New York Giants, but we're not going to stop there. We're going to continue all the way to the 11th pick. I have the Titans here. I think they take Joe out. I think they need a line, and think they need to protect the line. They have a young quarterback they need to protect, but also too, they have 2 wide receivers that is studs that needs to get open. So why other than not take a lineman? That being said, guys, I would go Dallas Turner here, but we're gonna propose another trade. So we got New England jumping up, taking Atlanta's spot, and a lot of people call me crazy here, but when you fall in love with a quarterback and you don't want him to slip, you take him where you think he's gonna be. And I know this looks stupid to a lot of people, but nah, dude, I think they like Michael Penix. They take Michael Penix. They trade with Atlanta, and they take Michael Penix. Things get interested here. The Bears, they just got Keenan Allen. They got Brock Bowers to the Chicago Bears. Caleb Williams has his number 1 tight end. If you look at the Jets here, I think they go offensive line. And then if you go back to the Falcons, they get Dallas Turner. So the Falcons still land Dallas Turner, but they also land extra picks from the Patriots. And if you think about it, the Patriots had picks to trade too, because they added extra picks from the Vikings. Now, what does Denver do? Do they go Bo Nix here? No, I think they can maybe trade down in the draft, maybe get another draft picks, or they go and they acquire Bo Nix here. They go and they acquire Bo Nix, or they go and they trade out of this draft draft spot and they acquire Bo Nix later. But I'm telling you, people, the fall off for quarterback is severe after Bo Nix. There's that first 6, and then it drops. Honestly, there's that first 4, and then it drops for Rhett McCourtney, being one of that 4, and then the Vikings really loving McCourtney. I can see this scenario going down. Now, I get what people might say. How is Rome not a top 10 pick? Understandable. Look at the top 10. I mean, like, quarterbacks touch the ball every down. They're the most valuable position in the NFL, and there's a lot of quarterback needed teams at the top of this draft. So it wouldn't surprise me, guys, if all these quarterbacks go before Rome. And yes, Michael Penix, yes, you heard me correct. If a team fall in love with their quarterback, you take your quarterback. Rome is a stud receiver. He's gonna probably get taken by the coach here. If this draft was to go on, or maybe Bo Nix don't get taken by the Broncos trade out of here. But this is how I would say the New York Giants will acquire Drake May, with staying put at that 6th position, with Marvin Harrison going 4th to the Cardinals, with Malik going 5th to the Chargers. Now, I get it. People will say the Vikings won't do that. The Vikings won't go up and draft JJ. They'll go up and draft Drake. I honestly think the Vikings are more in love with JJ than they are Drake. And also, people say the Patriots won't reach. The Patriots won't reach for Michael Penix. I think Michael Penix is a bomb quarterback, and I think Michael Penix could go a long way in this league. So if the Patriots love Michael Penix, they go up and they go get their guy. Plus 2, they still have that other draft picks from the Minnesota Vikings. And look at Atlanta, they still get Dallas Turner here. People might say Brock Bowers is funny here to the Bears. I just think that's a bomb fit for the Bears, and pair him up with the receivers they have on roster. And you have Caleb Williams coming in, and you know what a rookie's number 1 target is going to be that tight ends, and a running back game helps as well. But that being said, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. A little exercise. We got number 1, Caleb Williams to the Bears. Number 2, Jayden Daniels to the Washington Commanders. Number 3, JJ McCourtney to the Minnesota Vikings. Number 4, we got Marvin Harrison Jr. to the Cardinals. Malik Neighbors to the Chargers. Drake May lands with us at the New York Giants. Joe Alt at number 7 to the Titans. Michael Penix Jr. with that trade from Atlanta to the New England Patriots. Brock Bowers to the Chicago Bears. We got Olu to the Jets, and we got Dallas Turner to the to the Falcons. And then Sean Payton can do what Sean Payton does, whether he wants to draft his quarterback of the future, which is going to be Bo Nix for them, or if he wants to wait and trade back down in the draft. But that's going to do it on today's video, guys. I appreciate you guys watching. Yeah, that being said, make sure you like the video and leave a comment down below. Do you think this is a realistic possibility? Do you think that this could really happen in this year's draft? Do you want Drake May? Do you if Malik Neighbors and Marvin Harrison is gone, would you guys rather just take Rome? I love Drake May. I think there's a possibility that Drake May does fall to us exactly where we need him, and I think the Giants has been eyeing Drake May this whole time. I know they like JJ McCourtney, but I think Drake May has been the guy this whole time, and this is how the New York Giants go and land Drake May. That being said, guys, subscribe to the channel if you like what you see today. Like the damn video. Let's get it. Bless up to all my fans out there, to all my Giants fans, all my peeps out there. Bless up, man. You guys have an amazing day. Let's get it.